that round. You know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Missing with the hook. Right now the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot cast out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right.
Round 8, and we're off again. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, only place in the world.
Left hook missed. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Tara, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Venezuelan is rocked. Big shot, and down goes El Nido de Oro. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Talk about Linares in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
You are the sweetest thing.
Can't land the jab there. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That right hook won't score. That hook won't score. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punch. Did you see that? Are we about to see Ryan? And the kid goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Talk about Garcia in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right.
And there's the bell for round 10. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Straight burden. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his...
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.
Just wanna run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Ryan Up first, El Nido de Oro, fighting out of Venezuela and Japan. He won his first world title back in 2007 and had...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting bout.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is
right.
that...
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Good defense with that left jab. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Look at that right hand. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Got caught clean by a left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to... On to the second round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
And they block the right uppercut. Just missed with that hook. A little bit back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instinct and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting the counter punching, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. started out Garcia in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Straight right hand. Once he dropped his gloves, he got caught. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home with that jab. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Garcia in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so...
Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Hook misses. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Oh, he took that jab well. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And a nice left hook. Nice defense on that hook. And that'll do it. Linares is down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Linares in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good work. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
Do it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence.
I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. You set him up and you take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just
Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
Get it out. Go out there and finish him. Just keep him on the end of that jab
There and win this next round. Get out there and switch on.
Body shots in there, varied up a little bit.
Time for the 5th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to fluff them.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That left hook missed. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The stamina is off the charts. Only catching air with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here. Let's start the 6th. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These 2 featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. That counter punch caught him clean. This is a high-octane battle. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fight. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you still want to fight.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination.
And Jorge Linares is down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible. There's the bell to start round 7. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
He parries that left jab away. Nice idea, and that hook lands. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
The Venezuelan is rocked. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Morris is in some serious trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out. There's the bell to start round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.